One.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is High Point Mayor Jay Wagner. I'd like to welcome you to the recessed meeting from Monday night. We here present in City Hall. I'm present in City Hall, as is Councilmember Chris Williams. Present remotely, we have Councilman Michael Holmes, Tyrone Johnson, the Mayor Pro Tem Britt Moore, Wesley Hudson, Cyril Jefferson. Monica Peters, are you with us remotely?
Yes, I am.
Okay, Councilwoman Peters is with us. Councilman Jones, are you with us remotely?
Yes, Mr. Mayor.
Okay, so we have all 9 members of council present for the meeting. There are 5 items, I believe, to be handled today, potentially to take action on. The first one is the public hearing for Key Risk, the performance-based incentives. There was one public comment received on that, which was a letter from Patrick Chapin, who is the executive director or president of the president and CEO of Business High Point Chamber of Commerce. His letter was in support of granting the incentives. Madam Clerk, were there any other public comments received?
No, there were not.
Okay. No additional public comments were received. I'd like to go ahead then and make a motion for approval of that item. Is there a second?
Second.
Second, Jefferson.
Seconded by Councilmember Williams. Is there any discussion on this item?
Mayor, this is Britt Moore.
Yes.
I would just like to make a comment and reinforce my comments to Key Risk for their presentation and being with us at council Monday night. I'm very excited about the opportunity, and from what I've seen in their presentation, I think that would be a good match and be very successful with the town of High Point as partners. So I certainly would lend my support.
Anyone else who'd like to speak on this item? Okay. Hearing none. Councilman Holmes, how do you vote?
Aye.
Councilman Johnson?
Aye.
Councilwoman Peters?
Aye.
Mayor Pro Tem Moore?
Aye.
Councilman Williams?
Aye.
Councilman Hudson?
Aye.
Councilman Jones?
Aye.
Councilman Jefferson?
Aye.
The mayor votes aye. That item is approved by a vote of 9-0. Okay. Next is the public hearing for the substantial amendment of the 2019-2020 action plan and 2015 through 2019 consolidated plan for planning and development. I'm sorry, for community development. There was one anonymous comment, which is in your information on the app. Were there any other comments received, Madam Clerk?
No, there were not.
Okay. So no additional comments were received. I will make a motion for approval of this item. Is there a second?
Second.
Second.
Second by Councilwoman Peters. Is there any discussion on this item? Okay. Hearing none. Councilman Holmes, how do you vote?
Aye.
Councilman Johnson?
Aye.
Councilwoman Peters?
Aye.
Mayor Pro Tem Moore?
Aye.
Councilman Williams?
Aye.
Councilman Hudson?
Aye.
Councilman Jones?
Aye.
Councilman Jefferson?
Aye.
And the mayor votes aye. That item is approved by a vote of 9-0. Next on the item, our next item is public hearing for, well, let me first state that on those first 2 items, the public hearing is closed, just for the record. On this item, this is item 2021-257, John Rittner, zoning map amendment 21-09. There was one public comment made on this. It was from John Rittner, and we heard from him on Monday night. There are no additional public comments unless any came in. Madam Clerk, did we receive any on this?
No, we didn't.
Okay. So I would like to declare the public hearing on this item closed and make a motion for approval of this item and state that the zoning map amendment 21-09 is consistent with the city's adopted policy guidance because as conditioned, the requested PDCC district does not conflict with the institutional land use designation in this area or with the adopted policy guidance documents. Furthermore, the request is reasonable and in the public interest because the request is to update the old planned development district to a new PDCC district and add one small-scale use type to the allowable uses in the mixed development. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Councilwoman Peters. Is there any discussion? Okay, hearing none. Councilman Holmes, how do you vote?
Aye.
Councilman Johnson?
Aye.
Councilwoman Peters?
Aye.
Mayor Pro Tem Moore?
Aye.
Councilman Williams?
Aye.
Councilman Hudson?
Aye.
Councilman Jones? Councilman Jones, how do you vote?
Aye.
Councilman Jefferson?
Aye.
And the mayor votes aye. Item's approved by a vote of 9-0. Next item is item 2021-258, Hunter Farms zoning map amendment 21-10. There were no comments received on this item as of Monday. Have any comments been received since then, Madam Clerk?
No, there were not.
No, there were not. Okay. So no additional comments. I'll declare the public hearing closed and make a motion for approval and state that the zoning map amendment 21-10 is consistent with the city's adopted policy guidance because the requested conditional zoning district provides a transition between the manufacturing use and the adjacent residences. Furthermore, the request is reasonable in the public interest because the requested zoning change includes the last residentially zoned parcel in the block and downzones the commercially zoned portion of the district of the site to a district that provides better protection for the adjoining neighborhood. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Councilmember Williams. Is there any discussion on this item? Okay. Hearing none. Councilman Holmes, how do you vote?
Aye.
Councilman Johnson?
Aye.
Councilwoman Peters?
Aye.
Mayor Pro Tem Moore?
Aye.
Councilman Williams?
Aye.
Councilman Hudson?
Aye.
Councilman Jones?
Aye.
Councilman Jefferson?
Aye.
And the mayor votes aye. Item's approved by a vote of 9-0. Next, last on the agenda is item 2021-259, City of High Point zoning amendment 21-11. No comments were made as of Monday night. Madam Clerk, have we received any comments?
No, we did not.
Okay. So no additional comments were made in the public hearing on this item. I'll declare the public hearing closed. And I will state that I make a motion for approval and state that the zoning map amendment 21-11 is consistent with the city's adopted policy guidance because the imposed zoning map amendments are supported by the low-density residential designation for these areas as contained in the adopted land use plan. Furthermore, the amendments are needed to remove unneeded restrictions on the properties and to remove the conditional use zoning districts which cannot be amended. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Councilmember Williams. Is there any discussion on this item? Okay, hearing none. Councilman Holmes, how do you vote?
Aye.
Councilman Johnson?
Aye.
Councilwoman Peters?
Aye.
Mayor Pro Tem Moore?
Aye.
Councilman Williams?
Aye.
Councilman Hudson?
Aye.
Councilman Jones?
Aye.
Councilman Jefferson?
Aye.
And the mayor votes aye. That item's approved by a vote of 9-0. Is there anything else to come before the meeting? Okay, hearing none. I'll just state that this weekend, Saturday night, High Point has the honor of hosting the Miss North Carolina pageant at the High Point Theater. If anybody'd like to go, you'll even get to see me go up on stage and present some flowers and an award to the runner-up if you show up. So come out and support the city and support Miss North Carolina pageant in High Point. With that, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Motion has been made by Councilman Williams to adjourn. Is there a second?
Second, Jefferson.
Second, Johnson.
Seconded by Councilman Jefferson. Is there anyone opposed to adjourning the meeting? Okay, hearing no one, meeting